Wow.
Fake punt.
Yeah.
5:37.
All right. That'll be loading up. I'm going to pee real quick.
I need all of you.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Green 39.
Rosen on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
The final day of hunting is closed.
Detroit. Detroit.
And that'll set them back 5. On second down, Rosen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Solomon Thomas, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
A lot of time I played 2 games. It's stupid you can't run it.
Garoppolo on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? That's what you need for a good counter. You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Garoppolo. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Not gonna get there. Not enough juice and ambitious.
It went through.
Effort,
Fuck you, announcer dude.
Short, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Bounced right off the camera.
This winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On first down, it's Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The first down carry here for Johnson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, Johnson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Get the fuck off of me. Jesus Christ, this fucking asshole is in my way.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And able to find Kirk complete. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are in for 6. And he knocks it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Toss play to McKinnon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Garoppolo to try again on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Garoppolo again.
Come on, killing me.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. The Pro Bowler Patrick Peterson back deep for Arizona. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10. Now Rosen back into his end zone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Garoppolo.
Oh, fuck.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Rosen. Caught by Nelson left side. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Yeah. Shit's hilarious.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go now.
Rosen now off the bootleg. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Oh, dear.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Oh, my God!
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And
Fucking tip drill bullshit!
It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
interception. For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Wrong sport, buddy.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. 49ers
Soviet Russia, blacklist watches you.
They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
More like in corporate America.
This is America.
Now McKinnon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Oh, shit.
Santos with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Kenyon now to kick this one away.
And that drives coach is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's my juice. She's drinking my juice.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10.
Can't always have. No, she's definitely drinking beer. Not be good.
Now a handoff.
She's only
Johnson.
11.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. More from the desert after this.
You don't think they'll need that?
I season everything before I taste anything. Just don't.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 20.
Hi.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
You can drink milk, people.
A broken tackle there, but not a ton to show for it. Tackle
11,
just
8,
on the other
milk
side of midfield. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a
That
3rd
shit
and
does
8.
a body good.
Well, it's over, but it hasn't been open yet. You don't listen. It's a sell by date.
Sell by date. To use by date too, pretty much. Would you go?
Here's Rosen to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 in the 1st half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Yeah.
Walk it like a talk it.
Did you use all the...
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
I thought you would.
What?
He said he'd give me his Timberland.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he works it to the 30-yard line.
Kelly bringing that super hot fire.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
She said your shit wouldn't be enough for stir fry, motherfucker. Yeah. She bringing that hot heat.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Are you playing
And the
that
Cardinals
color,
getting set
dude?
to trot out there now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Clearly, he was walking it while he talked.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that
You
because
would've
there was
done
no hurry
in a shooting
movements
game.
there,
I mean,
right?
that would
No
just
up-tempo at
be
all.
nonsense.
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Oh,
Following the penalty, it's Johnson.
I do it for you, you
Nice run past
asshole.
the 30-yard line there. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
You only feed me
As they stop
possums.
it with 11
We
seconds
need
remaining in this
nourishment.
first half.
Toros meat or something.
Now Rosen to throw on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I love Benson.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first
Hey,
half.
Sean Santa's balls.
So 3 seconds here
unfortunately, I
remain in
missed
the
my
half
Benson
on as the
this year.
field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Had him on
From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Tavecchio is good. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top.
Every time.
As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No.
Mostert now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking
Yeah, you're
about
sub
one of my
500
favorite
right now. What's going
subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
Oh my God. Another fucking tip drill. Are you kidding me right now?
They will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First possession.
I'm up 2 right now, but Jesus Christ, man. I can't pull away because the motherfucker keeps getting bullshit lucky
That's
picks.
the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. He'll set up a
I don't even
second
know how
and
I'm gonna
7.
take this off. It's gonna break in 1,000 pieces.
It came off super easy. Don't listen to me, I had to be clear or anything.
On second down, here's Rosen.
Are you trying to run around killing people with your
Inside
fists?
slant. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there.
I think,
Keeps the
yeah,
sticks
that is
moving.
bullshit.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught inside.
Oh my God, dude.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Are you winning that game, Derek?
Excellent
Or
pickup
I'm winning
of
by
34
2, but he's
yards.
marching down the field because of
Nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Where was the coverage?
No, I'm just cleaning the back of it off. How that happens.
Well, now I'm down 5.
The Cardinals are in for 6.
Yeah, look at the case there. Look at the dirty shit.
No.
Tavecchio good on the extra point.
Did he just score a touchdown on
Up to 5.
Faggot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Some weirdo sexual.
Mostert now to return.
Oh my God! And I fumble on the kickoff. Yep. No, exactly how this fucking game is gonna go.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays?
Jesus, fucking Christ, man.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Broken.
Now they'll try to pile on.
You see how broken it
Find
is?
his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
I don't want you to
a very
touch
solid
it.
gain on that
just like
play.
it does. No different. Did you go away?
They go to Johnson again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Damn.
They're trying to show they can run the ball,
Run out of
protect this
fucking
lead,
shotgun.
give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
They're guide stickers.
Now Rosen on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Could you, like, get off away from it? Just go away.
In the middle of the field has popped up in the air. I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Okay.
Can't.
Again, it's Johnson.
Oh my God.
Johnson with a burst, a 1st down or more. And
Well, now I am down 12.
Touchdown, Arizona.
I was just up 5.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals will extend
Thanks
their
for the news
lead.
report, Tom Brokaw.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
He was tired, didn't he? He's down. He's down.
No, Brokaw's still alive. I think.
I don't know.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Mostert now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
How? One-handed?
Setup shot at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, fucking one-handed.
Back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
your
right now.
opponent is experiencing network issues. Come on, disconnect. Come on, disconnect.
They've got good...
Yes!
It disconnected?
Yes, it did.
Oh my God, he's gonna think you quit.
No, he get lost connection, not me.
Usually it's both of you. I bet he's gonna say it. You were experiencing network issues. I've seen that happen a few times. Oh, what quarter were y'all in?
Third.
Oh, shit.
He just said it in here. I don't know what happened, but I think it was on my end.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. He just said it
Oh,
in
no.
the MLA chat. See? It's a mea culpa on his part. Not me. Him.
Guide stickers. Like, what am I supposed to do with these?
I use mine as guides.
Really? Because, you know, they're called guide stickers. You use them as guides?
What do you
No fucking way.
Send his ass
They
an
don't
invite.
use them.
We're gonna do this again.
Who doesn't?
The directions.
Alright, well then do what you want. You're going to anyway.
Well, I don't know how you would use them. Clean the dust on the screen.
You look like you've never put one on before.
Never have.
What?
No. Why do I need to use a dust absorber when I don't have dust on it right now?
Alright.
You can't always get what you want. Why is your nipple wet?
Oh my.
That may even be one.
Your nipple is bleeding?
No, from the
Stop going back on there. I'm sorry, he'll be okay though. I think I did that right. Fuck it. I didn't know.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Yesterday.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
We had to leave for Rocky 3. We had to go out and stand.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Mostert now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Well, I would have. I'm not saying you would have, but I did. I would have. I didn't read it. It's just easier to just set it where it goes.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Are these the same ones we had? No, I don't think so.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
Oh my god.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off
Yeah, picking up right where the fuck he left off.
Going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
I like you. Well done. You were begging for it over here. He's like, well done.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play.
Problem is now, I hate replaying
The
games.
stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
After that, I feel like I need to.
On 2nd down,
Rosen.
incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a
Well,
real threat. This is third and long.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On third down, Rosen.
Oh, that should have been
Almost
six.
picked it.
We
Nearly
like
a
the
turnover
pizza.
there on their opening drive. That's a
Whatever
throw I'd like
pub
to have
without me.
back. Now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But
Come
if
on,
there was a time
Rams.
to force it, he felt like he
Don't
needed
lose
to
Oh,
it.
he called
play.
timeout. Thank
Yeah,
you, because
exactly
I
right.
totally
Third
jumped
down, you
offside.
got to try and find
Rams
something.
got the ball,
There's
too.
nothing available there for him.
On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Can I get what you want? Whoever the fuck started
And
saying
now
that?
a
Fuck
low
you.
liner. I think he mishit it.
I think you did.
The San Francisco
Yeah.
defense getting their last minute instructions before they take over here.
You're not good at it.
With the INT, it didn't lead to points, but still.
Maybe
not the
that's
way they
why,
were hoping to
because it
begin the
started
game.
in
But
your
how about
head.
going and telling your defense,
God damn it.
thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Nice.
They give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm
But,
not sure how this drive's
nobody on
going
that
to
team
end,
does
but how
that.
about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And with a flag down, he goes down.
And
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
I was tired. Oh, I didn't even hear you. But yeah, I picked up Kansas City's defense last week and kept playing them. I'm done with
Temporarily out
Jacksonville's
of field
defense.
goal range
Try
now
for
as
the
they
best.
come up on a second and long
Yeah.
after the holding call.
I'm gonna drop them and keep Kansas City. They got me 7 points today in my standard league.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going
Must
to
have
air
scored a
one
touchdown.
out.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown.
Hey, we killed him.
49ers. Marquise Goodwin.
But I
his
started to listen to the
fourth
experts.
touchdown
Put
on
Sonny
the
Michelle
year.
in. He's a
And the
much
Niners
better.
have
He's back in
taken
the
the
line.
early lead.
So I took Breed out, put him
And
in.
he'll bang
Yeah,
that
that's
one
not a
through.
mistake.
I mean,
I know. Breida hasn't been
The
that
punter
good
Pinion
since
now to kick
injury.
this one away.
But now Marset gone. Dude, I've been so fucked on them running backs.
And this will
Because I had
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end
Morset or
zone
whatever the
for a
hell
touchback.
is his name.
Here's the Arizona
Monster-
offense
Monster?
now as they get set to
Yeah.
take over and hoping to do
I
better
had
than
him
they did in their
the week
last
he got
possession
hurt.
when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them
That's
they
a-
control your
that's-
fate. Leverage
that's not
guys.
a
Win the
fumble.
line of scrimmage.
That's my
If you do
defense.
that,
I'll take it.
you start to win
Oh,
first
that's a
down. You win
penalty.
second down. And guess what? You start
well,
accumulating
there's one
first
back.
downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Donald,
It's a pickup.
you don't retaliate.
Second down.
You take the penalty.
Tough running
Look
there.
at the
That's a
score.
hard-earned 4 yards.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's
those are
playing?
unsung kind
There's
of
a
runs. They don't fill out the
minute
stat
left.
sheet,
What
but they
the
do
fuck
set
are
you up in good
doing?
position
You're
on second
fucking
down.
asshole.
Second and
You
6,
deserve
just
it.
inside the 30. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Shut up.
It was intentional grounding.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
damn. That's how you really feel, Kel.
Here's
Oh,
Johnson.
hell yeah. Mike Davis ended up scoring a touchdown. Get 18 points from his
Reinforcements
fucking
coming as they're
right.
going to stop him behind the line. Call that a
That was a great. He was just sitting out there with Carson hurt. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go pick his back up and play him. Carson doesn't play. Look, yeah, because he was a game time decision. It didn't help that everybody else on my bench had a bye.
Right? I saw that. I heard about that.
It was pretty nice.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
We all know he's in the box. He never got out of the box, Tony.
I hate Tony. I fucking hate Tony.
Pulled in at the 24. That's a strong running.
Now, it's not nice to hate witches because they're witches.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard
Whoa,
on the
you
return
can't
as
get
he's
the
covered
ones
up
on that.
quickly. And the Niners
Tony Romo, like Dark said, is a witch.
First and 10.
You
He's a
ever
witch.
listen to him? He fucking dissects the play before it happens.
Yeah, with a glance, he's like, all right, they're going to go to this guy right here on a slant pattern. And I'm like, how the fuck's way?
Okay, what are we going to do?
Because you know how many people are probably watching this game, they know nothing about football?
Prepare for wrinkles and
Oh, yeah.
counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
But that's why they do what they do.
Garoppolo now.
No, that's his job, though. You don't understand. That's like it's Madden's job to constantly repeat the shit he did. Repeat. Everybody didn't like it, especially if you heard it every week. No, he's not.
I don't
Who's
like
dumb?
Tony.
Line of scrimmage again.
Tony Romo?
25.
No, he's not dumb at all.
Well, it would help if he didn't sound like a woman.
He's
He
too
doesn't
smart.
sound like a woman.
He does. He's exciting.
Garoppolo to try again on second down.
Oh, silly.
Right there, a nice hit. Jars the ball
He's so
free
pretty, man.
and brings up third down.
Well, somebody's got to win the fuck.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
He's one that absorb the contact and is unable to hold on to the football.
Did I tell you that I used Karen Clark's husband's ball this week?
So back-to-back
Yeah, I don't wanna buy it.
incompletions, and that has him staring at a
I
third
told
and
that Karen
10.
Clark, she's like, she didn't seem enthused to let me buy it. But I'm still gonna use it.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Fuck!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Daniel Buchanan. And they have possession.
She was thinking about me going for herself.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Green 39! Green 39!
Throwing now, Rosen on first
Jeffries
down.
and Kittle
The
should
slant
have left the
pattern
game.
here complete. And he works it past the
No, that
30,
pass.
almost to the 25.
Not
Give him 11 yards that
Oh,
time and a
man.
new set of
31
downs.
seconds. Come on, Rams. Don't fuck me over here. You got a lot of points riding on this one.
No, I don't want Seattle to score because I don't want the Rams
Now a
to
play
score.
fake here on first down. Nowhere to go.
You know,
He
pushing out
wants the
Kansas go for the
football.
Seattle. Is it on there?
On plays
That's
like
good.
this where the ball
He's
comes
ungraded.
free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're
Where my
supposed to do
fantasy
on
season
offense. They're
is
usually looking
gone
in the
this
other
year. No
direction,
lead is safe.
downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
Mark
TV
Cooper
is
looking
able
on
to
at
come
this
up with the ball.
game with Dallas
Rosen
tonight.
will throw. Lets it go for Nelson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Possible.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Foster,
And give credit to
Australian for
Reuben
slot.
Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Trey Boston. A little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Pooping.
On first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
It's funny, I just watched my horse
You've
poop on
already
that
looked
day.
ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already
Good
down
news
the
is he's not
score sheet,
constipated.
trying to dial up a big third down play.
Smallwood.
Smallwood.
He was 11
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
Quit trying to be like a soap opera narrator. Just tell me
Ready to
about
go
the
now
game.
in the second
Okay,
quarter.
what can I scream about Tony anymore?
I will do what I want when I want.
She told
I'm
you.
your game all the time. I'm screaming at mine.
She told you, Christopher.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and
I think there
long.
was a try. I think there was a deuce.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Now it's Rosen. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Oh my
All the way
God.
down
How
inside
the
the
fuck?
5 to the 4.
This is so
They're able to
fucking
convert on
stupid.
third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to succeed.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And we are tied at 7.
Look at this. He's already picked me off 3 times in this game, and he just managed
So a
to tie
tie
it.
ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, wow.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Who died? David
midfield.
Keeler?
A very solid gain of 27.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's McKinnon, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. From left side, caught by Goodwin. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. On first down, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. First and 10 right at the 20. On the toss, it's McKinnon.
In that league.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one,
First
but
game
I
I
think
won
you got to
since I
continue to
went,
try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Hey, gun, gun.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Mr. Poopy Bun.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, it's Rosen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
I haven't played it yet.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Call of Duty has never
second and 10 now from about the 32.
Ever.
Second and 10 now. It's Rosen. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster.
I'm about any wrestling going on now. Athletic. Second quarter.
Yeah, it's worth it, dude. 19 is way better than 18.
3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because You have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback. And then
and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the veteran Antoine.
I just didn't buy this just because I didn't play last year very much, so I didn't feel like spending $100 on it.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Damn it, Dickie.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
2 years ago was World War I, because they do it every other year. They don't
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
He is?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
But it's nothing like me.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
That's kind of mean.
This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
I'll make a good problem.
Oh, come on, dude!
Goodness, another interception.
I put touch on that pass and everything. That is so fucking stupid.
Right at the 44-yard line.
I hate that shit. Dude was 25 yards wide open in front of him.
He's thrown 5 picks at this point. You got to be thinking
no,
fucking
safety jumps 47 feet in the air and picks it off.
Yes, it is.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I
back in the day, your horse was your only 10 picks, and you made that horse your bitch.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could
Thank you very much.
many different things. Bottom line,
That's what I'm doing. If I don't get a horseback, I'm fucking wishing a
down
horseback.
near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there.
I deliberately double-tapped the button so he put touch on it, and then motherfucker still jumps 47 feet in the goddamn air. It's so stupid.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from the desert after this.
How does that happen? The game is still over.
He went more because he went down with a non-contact injury and everything. Which is not good.
Who went down with a non-contact?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We're getting rogue. Who has Aaron Jones in the fantasy league? Billy does. And Billy has got him on his bench. And I'm playing Billy. That's offense to get 501 yards.
Right back to him on first down.
3 points.
And he'll go
He
down
had 501
here at the
yards.
12-yard line.
And just 3 points? Shut the fuck up.
And that'll bring up a
That's
second
real?
in just about a few inches here.
Ouch.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, my God. How the fuck did
And
you
he's
miss
able
it?
to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Rosen.
Wide open. Wide open.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. In for the score. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
I have 5 interceptions in this game, and he's made just to keep it tied.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Out on the field now, here
What the
come the
hell?
49ers.
I didn't want to shoot the horse. The horse was empty. Like, what the fuck? I push the button that tells me to push and I shoot the horse? What the shit? Maybe I'm supposed to push L2.
Trying to shake off the interception here. Looked it through.
Oh my God!
Go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by
No,
the Cardinals.
fucking bullshit fumble.
No
I had a guy
running backs
wide
in the
open.
backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the
God
quarterback,
damn it.
they've got to be prepared to break routes off
Turn the
early
ball over in the
and get
fucking
football.
red zone.
In
Way to
this case,
fucking go, team.
never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Rosen. And that is caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
3 guys there, and he still manages to
J.J.
catch the fucking
Nelson,
ball.
his
Like
first
there was no one
touchdown
fucking
on
there.
the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Bye, see ya.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Garoppolo, just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh my God, another fucking pick. Why not?
Picked off with great anticipation. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position.
Granted, that was a lag thing. I'm sitting here hammering circle, and by the time he actually threw the ball, fucking it was too late. He had already thrown the pick, basically.
I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On second down, here's Rosen. Lets it go for Nelson.
Finally something goes my way. I got to pick this time,
Snags
faggot.
it for the pick. Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Garoppolo on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Perfectly placed ball, but nah, I'm not going to catch that, boss.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm down 7 now.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
I've been leading this whole fucking second game, but
touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, I've thrown 6 interceptions and lost the fumble.
Now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here.
Well, I did, but there was only 9 seconds left in the first half. So
now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
But
that worked okay.
Like I said, the fucker dropped it.
Separation that you just talked about. Change things up.
Remember you saying that? Oh, of course, Andy dropped it.
Try and hit them a little bit more.
Well, I've got 3 interceptions at least, so
see if they do just that.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On second down, Rosen. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go now. Boo, landed.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, wow, yeah. David Johnson's going to overpower a fucking D tackle. Yeah, that makes
just
sense.
A yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Johnson on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well,
stop running.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Get away from me. Go lay down.
I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Huh? Whatever.
Here's Josh Rosen. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
I'm letting myself down right now. He
Here's
hasn't
a look
been
at
able
the
to move the
49ers
ball
offense as they
outside
make their way out for
me
their
giving
first
him the
possession
ball
of the
inside the
second
red
half.
zone.
They were able to get the stop
He hasn't been able to
defensively.
march down
Now
the
a
field
chance to
once
turn that
this
into
entire
points on
game.
the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Throw the ball, Jimmy.
And he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Throw right side taken in by Pettis.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big 30-yard play on
Gain
3rd.
that first down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. A big play, Garoppolo to Garçon. 46 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Nothing
Killer
to
guy.
do nasty. That's 2 separate answers there.
They go play action here on 1st down.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first guy I killed.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred
I
the ball
mean,
loose.
you
and
guys
runs
didn't hear
up
me say
2nd
anything.
down.
Nothing, did
We
you?
have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
No,
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot
an adult who
just about
hasn't
every
killed
time.
someone.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
But you just said
Shark.
you're a murderer.
So after the incompletion,
Give me a sandwich,
2nd and
Shark.
10 from the 22.
Oh, you can have a sandwich, sir? Yes, sir.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well done.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
people around
context
the
was
ball
for that.
when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
My fullback. I assume so. I mean, I don't know the guy personally. I can't attest to his reading prowess one way or the other, to be honest with you.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Oh my God,
And
another
now he
fucking
has
pick.
another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he's into
Just remember
the
that game, I threw 9 interceptions and still won.
Past the 20.
Well, I'm down 2 scores now because of that.
Touchdown.
Well, Billy couldn't score after them.
God damn it.
Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
God
Reading,
damn it.
reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it
I
in
was
the
in the
opposite
red zone
direction.
too.
That
was my fault for trying to get cute.
And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Mostert now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
65.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. It's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
I think it's cool in this game how your hair and shit grows.
Garoppolo now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
Well, that's hilarious. Moe's now has a flat screen TV in it. Moe's in the Simpsons.
Moe's Tavern?
Yeah, they got a flat screen TV in it.
Back at the 47-yard line. Corey Peters in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Damn it.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without
plus I have one on my floor that I don't know what I'm going to do.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
Weekend after Thanksgiving.
Call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do,
it's on Saturday.
You know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That they're dropping the will to come back and win can be taken.
You have to what?
Right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A big run there by
Okay, just walk away and don't tell me what you said.
53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from
go by yourself to what?
Inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Woman! What do you have to go by yourself to?
Arizona touchdown. David Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Mostert now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
9 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Let him score 21 unanswered. Technically 28 unanswered.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Or it was 14-7. Me.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And titties.
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it
getting
actually
my ass
crossed
kicked
your
by
mind
gun rage
with
right
him
now.
running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
I held up my end of the bargain. What the
Not with
shit?
him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Bring my headset in, but I'm probably going to need some height for those reasons.
And he's going to go
you for
down.
that.
They sack him back at the 42. Chandler Jones.
Hey, if you listen,
in there to get him for sack number 9
well enough, you might be able to hear it downstairs.
Year. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down.
Quit your job.
Why? What time do you gotta work?
Sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Oh, I can do it for fucking 5. You're fine.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Not particularly.
I would much rather go to work than not have to go to.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know, the needing to work and not having a job to go to. Let me play that.
I like money. Not that I have any, but I do like it.
He is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
We didn't win. Nobody did.
Garoppolo now.
Oh, he almost caught it anyway.
Is incomplete. Jamar Taylor there on the coverage.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw it out tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal.
How the fuck did you drop that kid?
Hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Hold on 1 sec.
It is tough to complete
Fuck it,
passes
we're going
against
for it.
zone
We're down
defenses.
3
The windows
scores,
that
4
you
minutes
see
left in the
open,
game.
they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Can't find anywhere to go.
God damn, throw the ball, Garoppolo.
Chandler Jones in there to
that backfired spectacularly in my fucking face. I'm gonna lose. Oh well.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with
I'm
a
still the
1st
2
and
seed in
10.
the fucking NFC.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down.
For whatever reason, I can't beat Gunridge when he has the Cardinals. I beat the dog shit out of him with the Giants, but the Cardinals I cannot beat.
And where do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Fuck this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
You're going to be a drunken harlot.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Garoppolo on 1st down.
No.
And nearly another interception. No. They've been around the ball all game.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
It's kind of fruit.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one,
I threw
their
7
chances of getting that done
picks in that
slim
game.
and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They try the left side with Johnson. And
give me that holding. Give me that holding. I don't care if you score.
On his way.
It's coming back.
He'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now... you're not going to make up for it.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36, and he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes.
I'm just honestly kind of impressed that his guy beat me to the ball.
Him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. 8
interceptions in the game.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Arizona, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time.
8 fucking picks. I threw for 446 yards, though. Well, what can you do? Let's see. How bad is it now, Jimmy? I've thrown 18 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. So shit, I'd only thrown 7 picks throughout this entire season up to that point. Wow, I literally doubled my fucking interception total in that game. Oh my god, what was that?
No rendition.
Sucks. Freak out Sean, X-Dog Billy, Kuski Dose. Kuski probably doesn't even realize that that's a CPU game. Rogue Javier, Riley MacDub, Jordan Daywalker, Terry Tesla, and MJD Seymour. No, 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 no. Oh. Wow. They got a fucking PlayStation bundle, a PS4 and Spider-Man for $200 on Black Friday.
Oh wow.
200. Yep. I mean, it ain't a Pro, it's just a standard PS4, but still, $200 for that and one of the best games of the year.
Next to Red Dead Redemption.
That's why I didn't say the best game. I said one of. Even though, in my opinion, it is the best game of the year. Yes.
Prescott gets sacked on his first pass drop back of the game.
No, actually.
Are you gonna play him? Oh, don't chase him out of the league. Like calling him a chump. Did he actually leave, or did he just leave the chat? Because I didn't see him ever leave Madden.
So neither did I.
Because he's no good at it. But then it gets the same old, doesn't it? Just like every other one. That is not going to be a catch.
I'm always going to be a maker, and I think company is the coolest thing to build. I'm Adam, and I make robots. I never know when inspiration's going to come, so I take my Surface Pro everywhere. Part of an entrepreneur's job is to get stuff done. I like to do like 4 things at once. The new Surface Pro can handle all of my programs. I can paint, I can mold, I can code. I have it on all the time. It's fantastic. You get to build toys for kids and change the world. It's a big deal. The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event is back, and you won't want to stop for anything else. This GLA 250 for 350. I love that. Mercedes-Benz deal. Mercedes-Benz.
I haven't heard him. Oh, picked off the Dallas. Yeah. Hmm? Who's Ginger? Is
NJ
that Nick?
Carroll.
No, he beat me. I threw too many interceptions in the fourth. Oh. My defense could cover the deep ball. Yeah, he's not, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well. Now that my Madden shit is done,